What's going on, guys? Back with one more of these magic drafts. This one is another Magic 30 draft. It's like one of those chaos drafts. This is limited MTG. I'm Patrick, and let's get going. So we opened a Decasia's Welcome. 2 and a white for an enchantment. Whenever one or more creatures with mana value 3 or less enters the battlefield and you control, draw a card. Triggers once each turn. That's a really good one. There's also an Overwhelming Remorse for in a black instant. Exile type creature planeswalker, and it costs 1 less for each creature in your graveyard. There's Girder Goons. Basically 3 in a black for a 4/4 with haste. Sack it. Create a 2/2 draw card. Or that's really like most of what we're looking at right now, I believe. Easy Welcome is just so good. But we drafted that 3-drop deck, so I'm going to take this Girder Goons, because I like Girder Goons a lot, even though we're passing the Overwhelming Remorse. I'll probably take it next. I'm in for Girder Goons. Okay, so now we have like a Mortify, 1 in a black, or 1 white black, instant destroy target creature or enchantment. I'm in for that. So Masked Bandits, 3 black, red, green for a 5/5 Vigilance Menace. And you can pay 2 and exile it from your hand to give a land the ability to tap for any color of mana in Jund. That looks pretty good to me. Probably that or Mortify. I'm actually kind of into taking Mortify though. It's a little more restrictive on the mana requirements, and we're not going to get any much white or black in pack 2, but I'm actually okay moving in on this, I think. Yeah, well, and there's a Flame Blast Bolt too, but let's pass the Mortify. Let's take the Mortify and pass the others. Lich's Mastery, 3 black, 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 legendary enchantment, hexproof. You can't lose the game. Whenever you gain life, draw that many cards. Whenever you lose life, for each one life lost, exile a permanent you control or a card from your core hand or graveyard. When it leaves the battlefield, you lose the game. Yeah, that card seems horrible. Like horrible. Like horrible. Like really bad. Okay, there's Volley Veteran. It would be kind of funny to make a Goblins deck, but I don't know how feasible that is. Corpse Churn, Raider Rumble, Rockus Flame Wheeler. That is a good card if you can play it. Maybe we take the Flame Wheeler or the Fire Wheeler here and see if we can maybe go black red instead of black white. I mean, we could also take the Volley Veteran. I think we take the Fire Wheeler though. Phylactery Lich. Wow, that's an old one. Black, 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 5/5 indestructible. When it enters, put a phylactery counter on target artifact you control. When you control no permanents with phylactery counters on them, sack it. You know, honestly, this is not a good card, but I'm kind of down to prioritize artifacts. It sounds like a fun little game we could play here. There's not really much we're passing up on either. Like there's some fixing, which would be, I guess, nice. But I'm kind of liking this. Sounds fun. Let's take the Phylactery Lich there. Okay, so now we have an Obika Reckoner Raid, which was a really good card in Neon Dynasty, mostly because of the ninjutsu deck though, which was like likely does not exist in this iteration. There's a Foreboding Statue, which is an artifact. And because of that, I suppose we're supposed to take it over the Obika Reckoner Raid. Let's just take the Obika Reckoner Raid. I think it's the safer pick. It's a 1 minute 2/2 too, so it's like pretty good at just being that. Skittering Surveyor, that I will take. That's 3 mana for a 1/2. When it enters, you go search for a land. Put your hand in the shuffle. So Mutual Destruction, which is sacrifice a creature, destroy a creature. Thieving Honor. But we don't really have a secondary color yet, besides black. So let's just keep taking colorless cards if we can, and obviously the more artifacts that we take, the better. Yeah, between red and white, we really don't exactly know where we want to go yet, but we're taking some really strong cards here, so I don't have much of a problem with this. Okay, Rampage the Clans, or there's the Groktos Guildgate. So this Caligos Skin Witch really, or like Guildgate, I'm down to take the Guildgate. I'm in for fixing. There's a bunch of solid blue cards here, I guess. Can't be blocked by green creatures. Discard damage to a player, draw a card if you discard a card. Okay, but you have to pump it. Okay. Remember Phase Dolphin. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, let's go get him in for some fixing. It's 1 damage to each player. Okay, it's funny. I don't know that anything else in this pack looks particularly great. We could take draw Skull Bomb, I suppose, just because it's another artifact for Phylactery Glitch, even though we're gonna want to sacrifice it likely. But it's probably okay. Okay, so we wield Wedding Security, Tormenting Voice, Atomical Scrapsmith, Short Sword, I guess, for artifacts, Catalyst Elemental, Axiom Engraver. Try Axiom Engraver or Tormenting Voice. I'm gonna take the Axiom Engraver, I think. We have Feed the Infection, draw 3, lose 3. I feel like a normal set that's actually kind of solid. Let's take that. Maybe move this to the side. Although we could splash it. It is definitely just a solid card. Take Corpse Churn here. Over, we'll take Servant. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's just nothing I'm missing with this card. This card sucks, right? That seems really bad. Although, oh, you know, okay, yeah, you sacrifice the permanence. There's no combo with Phylactery Lich. I was wondering if there was. Riveter's Outlook wield, so I'll happily take that for more fixing. Ceremonial Knife is fine, just because it is another artifact too. Cruel Guildgate. Alright, we're getting close to a free green splash here. Alright. Alright, solid pack 1. Going into pack 2, our rare is Deathborn Scavenger. When it enters or enters or attacks, exile a card from your graveyard, or a graveyard. Creatures exiled this way, you gain 2 life. Non-creatures exiled this way, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Or, no. +1/+1 until end of the turn. Okay, it's not that great. Okay, there's Lightfoot Rogue, 1 and a black for 2/1. When it rolls, attacks roll d20. Okay. Seeker Squire, when it enters, it explores. That I do like a lot. There's Direfleet Hoarder, when it dies, create a treasure. We'll probably also wheel something else from this pack. Like we could wheel Golgari Signet, which wouldn't be great, but we could play it. And then red, there's like Teetering Teeter Peak Ambusher. It's Nahiri as well, but Nahiri's not particularly great, so I'm cool taking what we did. Alright, here we go. Now there's a Daring Demolition, 2 black, sorcery, destroy target creature vehicle. I'm in for that. There's the Professor, there's Banehound, there's Evolving Wilds, there's not a ton else. There's one artifact in this pack that's not great, but I'm in for this Daring Demolition, like hands, like slam that. Now we did cut black and red pretty hard coming this way. We passed along some good black at the beginning, but the red should be pretty open. Implement of Malice, 2 for an artifact. When it you can pay black and sack it to make a player discard a card. And then when it's put into a graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. It seems pretty solid actually. 4 and a red for a 4/2 haste mentor. Fire Elemental. Headstrong Brute. Salivating Gremlins. Traverse the Ugin Walls. I'm actually going to just take like Implement of Malice, another artifact. I mean, it seems okay, but the more artifacts we get, the better, obviously. Alright, we can make green a literal fleet free splash by just taking the Skullguard Guild Gate. Let's just take the Ether Poisoner here. It's pretty. I mean, it's a good card. 1 to black for a 1/1 Death Touch, and you can make another 1/1 when you attack with it. It seems good. Dual Shot is okay as well. Let's take the Ether Poisoner here, though. Alright, Dark Intimations. 2 blue, black, red. Your opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker, then discards a card. You return a creature or planeswalker from your graveyard to your hand or draw a card. When you cast a boss planeswalker spell, exile Dark Intimidations from your graveyard. Okay, sure. It's a strange one. Core Shaman. Mill 3, put a land from your graveyard on top of your library. Let's take the Funeral Rites. Oh, okay, we didn't take the Funeral Rites, that's fine. I don't know that we're gonna quite get this in our deck. Okay, Clink Dust is a good sideboard card from like Theros. Thought Erasure I could get behind, although now I really wish I'd gotten that the blue, black, red card. Oh, I guess I could wheel technically. I mean, we're not really locked into red at all. We're really mostly in black by a long shot, so I'm fine if we want to kind of like try jumping ship here. Okay, Store at the Grave. That's a good one if you can find a second, or something in a party. Cleric, Rogue, Warrior, Wizard. There's no way we have any of those, yeah? We have 1 Warrior and 1 Wizard? And 1 Rogue? Oh, sign me up, actually. This seems pretty good. There's a Windscarred Crag here. The 4-mana 3/3 and an Epitaph Golem. Blocks becomes blocked by a creature, does 1 damage to that creature. That card seems fine, but I'm actually kind of in for the Balian Veil here. I think. Playing that is just like a land. Okay, this is 3 to black for 4/3. This is your creatures get -1/-1 until end of turn. Surveil 2. So we'll take like the Golgari Locket. And here we'll take like Jace's Scrutiny. It's a fine card. Not great, but it's fine. And now we have the ability to pivot between blue or red as we deem fit. Fathom Fleet Cutthroat is like not great, but we can take it here. Cackling Drake. I mean, there's not really anything else we're gonna play here. It's in sorceries in your graveyard. I guess we'll take Dual Shot. We're not gonna main deck it, though, is the issue. Okay, well, the Funeral Rites wheeled, so there you go. And then we have Sign of Stygia, or Spark Reaper. And, okay. Salmon the Tested. 2 red-green. So 1 target creature can double strike until the turn. Does 2 damage to 5 as you choose among 1 or 2 targets. Search your library for up to 2 creature or planeswalker cards. Put them on the battlefield, then shuffle. Okay, I mean, we can play that pretty easily. We have a lot of splashing. So if we get rid of blue, which is, again, not a huge hit at all. Also Direfleet Warmonger. 1 black red, 3/3. At the beginning of your combat in your turn, sack another creature. If you do, it gets +2/+2 means trample until the turn. It's another solid one. We'll probably wheel something out of this pack. But I'm in for Stammet. Already 2 green sources. Phyrexian Rager is another really good one. Demon Bolt probably better. 2 red, instant, does 4 damage to target creature player, 4 tell for single red. Yeah, I'm in for that. Would be fun if you could get like a lesson learn combo going, but I just don't think. I mean, you might be able to, but I just don't think it's probably worth it. Okay, here we have. How many artifacts do we have total? 5 artifacts. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, Priest of Haunted is just unplayable here. Arrogant Outlaw. It's actually okay. If you need something. There's not really a lot of good black here at all, or red for that matter. Here's Coalition Warbrute's fine. Take that. Love a few more 2-drops though. Bacon to a pie this late? I'm in. That is an easy bacon to a pie. Great card. I'm very in for that. Okay. Is Bontu's Last Reckoning. I mean, it's a pretty good desperation play if you need it. Enters the battlefield. Another knight you control. +2/+2 means trample until end of turn. Or Spectre of the Fence, which is a fine card too. Take Bontu's Last Reckoning, I guess. It seems like a good out in case we need it. Bog Naughty, probably not. Turn up the 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Seems pretty solid. Over like Prismite? Yeah, I think so. Molten Tributary, we're probably not going to be playing. No red. Stone Acolyte. Trailblazing Historian, I guess we could possibly play. I'm alright with that. Okay, I'm not hating where we're ending up here. This is looking alright. So now because we have, let's double check on this. Cleric, Rogue, Warrior, Wizard. I haven't really been doing a good job keeping up with that. 1 Warrior, 1 Wizard, 1 Rogue. Okay, so we still have 3 additional targets, but that's gotta be enough. I don't think we need the Sanguine Indulgence. So 24 cards after we go without the lands. And then we have, I want to cut this Golgari Locket, but it's just so good. And now it helps get Stammet, so probably not. It's another artifact for the Phylactery Lich. I mean, if you landed on the Golgari Locket, not only does it help you cast it, but it also is basically unkillable. Plus encounter on it. Shadow Prophecy, Foreboding Fruit, Wicked Guardian. Guess we'll take the Shadow Prophecy, I suppose. I don't know. Probably not even good enough to play. Cage Zombie. Bone Splinters. Bone Splinters are good in this deck. We don't really make any. Oh, we make a few. Take the Bone Splinters, I guess. A few little tokens sacrifice. I feel like I remember this card being. No, it wasn't a card. It was a card like this. I can't remember what it was. It was like it drained 2 every turn or something. It was actually very good. Probably not gonna play any of these cards. I'll take Mirrodin Avenged. So now we just need to cut 2 cards. Unwilling Ingredient was actually okay, and it's set if you needed it. Blade Brand is acceptable if you need another card. Okay, let's cut. I know we have like a few draw 2s, lose 2. Okay, here's a draw 3, lose 3. Probably better than Funeral Rites. And then we probably have like, I feel like we have one more. Spark Reaper's kind of mediocre. We have 11 creatures now. How'd that happen? Just have a few more. Beaker Reckoner Raid. Battle Rage Blessing. Okay, sure. Probably gonna cut that, but figure it's worth, or at least worth seeing in the sideboard. Okay, this will cut it now. Corpse Turn. Seems okay. Axiom Engraver. So we're pretty mid-range, it looks like. That's okay. So you probably want to be careful about cutting creatures. So this is 17 lands, and this is 8 black sources, 7 red sources. I almost would rather just do this. And then you have 1, 2, 3 green sources, 1, 2, 3, 4 green sources, 8, 9 black sources. Okay, let's cut this Corpse Turn and maybe throw in that 3 and a black Sanguine Indulgence. Alright, so now we have 9 black sources, 7 red sources, and 1, 2, 3, 4 green sources. The reason I cut Corpse Turn is because I didn't want to mill the forest and then not have a way to cast Salmon. Not an easy way, I guess we could still do the Gruul Gilgate or the Golgari Locket, but the forest by itself represents 1, 2, 3 different ways to go get a green source, so it actually works for me, okay. I need to cut 2 cards. We probably need to cut a 4-drop. It's a little thick here. Maybe we do cut the Sanguine Indulgence, actually. I don't really feel too strongly about having it. At which point we just need to cut 1 last card. It's probably another 4-drop. Okay, do we really only have 11 creatures in this deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I guess we only have 12 creatures. I mean, we do have a lot of artifacts. I mean, do we cut one of those? Do we cut like the Ceremonial Knife? Maybe that's not doing enough. So you have Skull Bomb, Implement of Malice, Golgari Locket, Skittering Surveyor. Alright. Alright, this looks alright to me. I'll see you guys, I think, for round 1. Alright, here we are for round 1. This looks like a solid hand. Keep this. You actually don't really need the Skittering Surveyor for anything too severely. Except apparently to stop us from drawing more lands. Although we have the Feed the Infection next turn and we're not under pressure, so happily we'll fire that off. I suppose we'll go get another mountain. That's what we're most likely to use. I guess they got our Tukazi's Welcome, which makes sense why they were kind of slow playing. So the Bonthu's Last Reckon can actually be pretty good this game. I'm actually fine discarding like a swamp or something, which is why I fired that off. Oops. Because next turn we get to go like Obika Reckoner Raid, Coalition Warbrute. He's going to be definitely drawing some cards, but I mean, we just drew 3. So I'm actually okay with this. Ooh, that is really good. Okay. Alright, alright. I think I'm actually okay trading my surveyor for one of those 1/1s. He's probably not going to. And then we can just go like land, Obika Reckoner Raid, Warbrute, go. Okay. Okay, he's gonna hit me for 4 and flashback the Lingering Souls. I mean, I will say, Lingering Souls is definitely a hard card to beat. Oh, okay, revoke privileges. Okay, well, the good news is that we're actually getting pretty close to just casting the last Reckoning. In which case, we probably need to slow play them, so that means probably playing Guildgate Go. Even though it means we'll kill the Reckoner Raid, hopefully he ends up playing some stuff next turn. Okay. Rumor Gatherer. Sheesh. Alright. Well, I think I am going to Bantu's Last Reckoning here. And then cast the... I mean... it doesn't matter if I cast the Axiom Engraver the turn that I Last Reckoning or the following turn. I can be able to cast anything anyways. So I think I... So 7 mana, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, so let's go... Okay, let's go... Bantu's Last Reckoning. Axiom Engraver. Demon Bolts. And we won't be able to cast anything next turn, but we can activate our Engraver. And we have Daring Demolition up as well for the following turn. As well as a Foretold Demon Bolt. I mean, we're not in great shape because he's going to keep drawing cards off the Decasia's Welcome, but I mean, at least we're I mean, I can't think of a more righteous way to lose by losing to a card that we pass, so. If we lose, it's not a huge deal here. That's fine. 4. I think we definitely needed to Wrath there. I don't think there was... Jeez, alright. Just drawing a lot of cards. So we just pass here. I mean, I guess if we loot, then we could hit a mountain and then have Demon Bolt up, but I think I'd rather just loot away the swamp on his turn and hold it up for blocking. Draw a card, sure. Yeah, turn 3 Takesi's Welcome is actually very good for him. But I don't think our deck is bad at all. I mean, I think we, against anyone who didn't draw like 7 cards this game, actually would have done okay. Again, it's our own doing, so can't be that too upset. +2/+0. Sure, go to 9. Okay. So he has Seed of Life's Bounty mana up. We could drop 5 for the Girder Goons, 2 for the Seeker Squire, and leave up Demon Bolt. I like that. And if we hit a land, we can loot it away too. So hopefully hit a land. Nice. Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, we're not in horrible shape here. I mean, he's gonna keep drawing cards, which obviously is bad, but for him having drawn, he's only 2 cards deeper this game. Interesting. Daybreak Chimera. Okay. That's gonna be a Demon Bolt target, and I'll see it, and then we can Daring Demolition it if we need to. Okay, in response to that, we're gonna Demon Bolt it, which he'll probably respond to by LC-ing it, or LC-ing it. Feat of Resistance, okay. Sure, okay, so now we can have it do 2 damage and draw a card. Jeez, he's drawing a stupid number of cards. The thing is, we can't even kill... Well, actually, now we can cast the Fire Wheeler, kill the Alseid. But I guess it doesn't technically matter, because now we can just kill the Daybreak Chimera. And do we attack for 4? Yeah. Well, we block everything pretty well for the attacks. The only thing that gets a little awkward is the Wicked Guardian, which we wouldn't want to block with Girder Goons anyway, but yeah, I'm in for going for 4. I mean, we have to win this game at some point. Probably sooner rather than later. But, you know, we'll see. Yeah, if he attacks with all, gets a little weird. Or even with just a Wicked Guardian gets a little weird. I think I just double block with the Seeker Squire and the Axiom Engraver, though. And if he has a combat trick, he's a combat trick. Okay, so he's not attacking if he's playing the Arrogant Outlaw there. 12 cards left? Jeez. He's drawn some cards, I'll give him that. Excuse me. I mean, most of his cards left I feel like are lands. Okay, well, we don't have an artifact. So this is actually not a good draw, but if you draw an artifact, it's actually pretty solid. Okay, so now I think we hold back because we just can't really attack here. I mean, he doesn't have a ton of great attacks here. The Girder Goons is going to do some work, hopefully. Okay. He's drawing to 10 cards left. I mean, I don't actually think we're going to mill him out here, but it's at least possible. He probably has some kind of, like, creatures you control, +1/+1 counters or something. Effect that we haven't seen yet. But a good draw next turn would be, like, Ogari Locket into Phylactery Lich. I mean, that would be crazy. I mean, he's just relying on a wide board right now. I mean, the thing is, I think next turn he can probably beat me just by all-out attacking. Okay, I don't know how many vampires he has. 1. Okay. Alright, I mean... let's do it, I guess. 14, sure. Okay. So, block there. Block there. Block there. Block there. Block. So it's taking 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so if we block there, we go to 1. That's probably not good enough. We probably need to chump a little bit more. Well, do we trade off the Girder Goons and make it 2-2? I mean, we're kind of just in trouble here. I think we do something like this and just take 6. Lose 2 of our creatures. I don't love it, but I mean, we aren't in great shape here at all. Yeah, we are in trouble. I mean, solid draw, but I don't think it's quite enough. But I will pass, I suppose. Destroy a creature, gain 3. Yeah, no, it's not quite enough. Jeez. Who would have thought he actually has a dog to pump with this? Sure. Yeah, if he tags all out, yep, GG. Guess we'll go bake into a pie. Arrogant Outlaw. Funny, actually, you can actually put the phylactery counter on the pie. Good to know. I actually didn't think about that, but alright, no worries. On to game 2. That was a tough one, and we deserved it. So, on to game 2. Alright, on to the next game. This looks like a solid hand. Good hand if we draw phylactery Lich as well. I would love to get it down once, just so we can be like, yeah, we have a 5/5 indestructible. Okay, that's in a solid draw. Let's go either Poisoner here. Then turn 3 you can go Beacon Reckoner Raid into Implement of Malice. And into attack and make a 1/1, hopefully. Yeah, I'll trade those off, that's fine. Okay. Attack. Make a 1/1. Alright, we are queued up for the Phylactery Lich if we draw it. And if not, I'm actually okay just sacking this Implement of Malice, because black discard draw seems pretty good still. Kithkin Billy Rider, 1/3 double strike. Sure. Okay. Feed the Infection's gonna be good too. Oh, there it is. There it is. Alright, alright. So, next turn we can go Phylactery Lich, Bone Splinters. Alright, I'm liking this. Take 3. Yeah, we'll just kill that thing. 2/3 flying. Yeah, we'll kill that. Sure. Alright, y'all ready for this? Implement of Malice. Bone Splinters. Now we have a 5/5 indestructible. That is pretty sick. We have Daring Demolition and Fire Wheeler if we can draw another mountain. So it's the forest if we draw Samet. 2/4 Flying Double Strike. I mean, if you're going to beat a 5/5 indestructible, that's how you do it. And I'm sure he has some protection spell for that, unfortunately, but I still think it's right to go to try and kill it here. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So attack for 8. Sure. Remember, we have 2 damage that we can do to the face and to one of his creatures at any point as well. So, I mean, we could theoretically kill him this turn if he plays like a 2-minute creature. No way. No way did somebody kill our Phylactery Lich. Well, I mean, on the bright side, I guess we can Implement of Malice now. Sorry. Alright. Draw Skull Bomb. Okay, okay. So now we can go... I'm kind of wanting to save the Rakdos Firewheeler, so I'm thinking like Skull Bomb. 3. Oh, come on. Why did it tap my mana like that? That's fine. Alright, we'll foretell the Demon Bolt. It's definitely not... It's definitely annoying, though. Why did it tap both my black sources? Okay, I don't think there's any way I will need more mana this turn, so let's play the Riveteer's Outlook, gain a life, go get a mountain. It's just swamp, it's fine. Attack for 2, go to 5. And then I just think about Nezumi Road Captain is he needs to, like, even if he bounces it. Oh no, we actually do need the untapped mountain to play both of these. That's okay, there's no world in which we play both. Just thinking about countering it. Devious Cover Up. Okay. Alright, you know what? Because of that, I actually am going to play the Rakdos Firewheeler now. And put him to 3. Alright. There you go. There's game 2. When we're not playing against our own card that we passed, our own bomb that we passed, we actually do alright on the game 3. Alright, on to the next one. This looks like another good hand. I love another black source, but other than that, I mean, turn 1 to keep a record rate is quite nice. And now I have no complaints. Just a Phylactery Lich would be awesome now, so I'm going to play Swamp here. Implement of Malice. No Swamp and a Phylactery Lich would probably be the best. But, you know, no real complaints here. Actually, I think I might just crack this Implement of Malice because it draws us a card, and we'll have the Bake into a Pie artifact to put a Phylactery counter on if we draw it. Let's go ahead and Implement of Malice here. We're not going to blow up the board this turn, so I feel okay doing it. Okay. I'm cool with that. So now we play the Gruul Gate Tapland. Hopefully, you know, we do need to draw some more action, but that's alright. Apparently he's got a hard decision about what to discard here. And Brywolf, sure. Okay. Key Record is just such a good card. It's just a 2/2 menace for 1 mana. It's kind of absurd. Alright, that's a good one. Okay, I think we're going to bake that into a pie. I mean, I guess the alternative is we just try and race and play the Girder Goons, but I think I just want to kill that. I suppose. Yeah, I think so. Next turn we have the ability to either blitz the Girder Goons or just play it. Alright, get a little bit of ramp going on. Ooh, I like it, I like it. Alright. Is that better to play this turn than the Girder Goons? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Alrighty. We're in. We're in. Five. Okay, I think red and green will have a tough time dealing with Phylactery Lich. The only thing they can do is destroy my artifacts. But there's no, like, exile removal in red or green, really, so... vigilance or reach counter on it. Okay. Does not matter. Oh, now I can go Batu's Last Rocket and kill everything but the full Act 3 Lich. Oh my god. This is sick. Oh my god, this is gonna be so funny. It's totally worth it too. I mean, it's 100% worth it. Sure, the wolf comes back, but it's not a huge deal. Attack for 5, indestructible. I think it's still a pretty worthwhile trade. Okay. It's a good one, I'll give you that. Dice, draw a card. Okay. So if he takes us this turn, the next turn we can blitz the Girder Gains and put him in a really tough spot. Because it'll present lethal. I think he's going to take it here. I don't see him blocking with the Shaman, but he could. Draw a card. Okay. Sure. I'm cool with that too. I actually feel better about that than I think about him keeping the Shaman around. Crawl Stinger. Okay, 2/2 Death Touch. He's just going to have to keep playing creatures to block, but I mean, as long as he does that, that's cool with me. I'm eating a creature every turn. Let's blitz the Girder Goons. If it hits, it makes the Phylactery Lich lethal, and we draw a card and make it 2/2. If it doesn't, then no big deal. He's blocking there, huh? That doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, I guess this is gonna die anyway. Yeah, it does make sense. Sorry. Draw a card, make it 2/2. Thwart the Grave, that's disgusting. Cleric, Warrior. Oh my god. Alright, so we can bring back the Girder Gains next turn. Block additional creature. Wow. I mean, give the guy credit. That is a good draw. Okay. Alright, let's draw 3 here. Oh, that is good. Alright. Guess we Sam it. And then give the Phylactery Lich double strike. And what he can do then is respond by attacking the Samet with the... If he like blocks... Okay, yeah, I was going to say. If he blocks with the Young Wolf, he can attack Samet with the 7/7 next turn. But that leaves him exposed and he has to play another creature then. Yeah, Samet was a good draw there. On to the next game. Alright, on to the next one. It's an okay hand. It's a little awkward, but I think it's a keep. Turn 1 Unwilling Ingredient. Bone Splinters is really good for that too. Next turn, if he plays something, we go Bone Splinters, draw a card. It seems good. Didn't play anything. We don't have a mountain, but we do have Feed the Infection, so that's alright too. Alright, that's fine. I actually think I'd rather just Feed the Infection here anyway. Draw 3 cards. Cool. Now we at least have, even though it's a tapped red source, we do have a red source, and the faster we get to this Rakdos Firewheeler, the better. Mantle of the Wolf. Let's put their graveyard in the battlefield. Create 2. Alright, that's pretty good. I feel like I remember that card. So here we go like lands. Mountain. Attack for 1 Bone Splinters. And he just makes 2/2/2s, and that sucks, but it is what it is, and next turn hopefully we can block them. And I guess it's probably even better to play the Ether Poisoner than the Unwilling Ingredient, because I think I would trade off the Ether Poisoner for one of these wolves. Not 100% sure about that. Mountain would be a good draw next turn to Fire Wheeler one of them and hit him for 2. I think we just want to protect our life total here. So many good things we can draw. Like now the pressure's pretty much off, or a lot pretty off. Mentor for the Meek, okay. He has something as well. Alright. So I think we play Seeker Squire. Hope they hit a non-land. I don't know what he has for a single blue mana. Ooh, I'm gonna library that, I think. I mean, it's tough. I would like to draw a mountain, but it does gain us 2 life. Let's graveyard it. I could be wrong, but worst case, we can sack the pie. Creature under the battlefield. You pay 1 if you draw a card. Yeah, okay. Let's just kill this Mentor of the Meek right now. What's he got? Alchemist Retrieval. Okay. And that does work. But it does take the pressure off me, so that's okay too. And a mountain still means we can kill the Mentor of the Meek, so. Circuit Hacker. Okay, draw a card. That's definitely good. Alright, we're still drawing mountains. Okay, if we go 1, 2, 3. Now if we draw a mountain, we can still cast the Rakdos Firewheeler? No. Okay. War Root. Go. Now it's just about to get out of hand is the issue. The more cards he draws, obviously. You can probably draw 2 more cards this turn. What's he got for 5 mana? Okay, return that to your hand. Okay. It's definitely good. Draw 2 cards. Okay. Good news is at least it's open phase now. So we're not gonna get caught off guard. It's definitely makes the mountain a little bit of a worse draw now, but that's still good. It's actually funny with the Phylactery Lich, if it gets bounced, the Phylactery counter stays on, so you could have 2 Phylactery counters out, which means that it's pretty indestructible. Okay. I mean, yeah, I don't think we can really attack here. He can only block. Oh, he can return on the impermanence? Oh, gosh. I thought it was creatures. Okay, well, Phylactery Lich is going to die here. If he can put it together, which I think he will. Which is incredibly unfortunate. I mean, to be fair, I'm not really sure that I was going to be anywhere near winning this game if he didn't see this. Yeah, it looks like he's going to bounce that. Okay, yeah, that's bad. Because, yeah, if I hadn't played the Phylactery Lich and just passed, if he would have bounced the War Brute, attacked with all, I would have blocked there and taken 7, gone to 2. I mean, I'm not winning that game. So I actually don't... Oh, that's not bad either. Okay. Okay, so now we can actually get it back. which is probably worth it. So now we just play land. It's a 6 mana 5/5 indestructible, but that's probably worth it. And now we pass. Because we still want to draw mountain. But for the meantime, we are stable. So, you know, overall, not too much to complain about. I'm sure he did not expect me to get the indestructible guy back so fast. Now we just need to kill that mentor of the meek and stabilize. Okay, clear cutter is not that good. It's something we can block with the Warbrute as well. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay, so now we Firewheeler, kill the mentor of the meek if we're allowed to do that. And if this goes through, I'm feeling pretty solid. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about this now. We can't quite attack with the Phylactery Lich just because of the stupid clear cutter. But if once we draw like one more creature, I'm okay. I'm okay with attacking with the Warbrute and like enlisting the Firewheeler and then like hitting for 7 trample. Oh man, Approach of the Second Sun. Okay. That's pretty fun, actually. I would have loved to have drafted Approach of the Second Sun. Oh, that is so unfortunate for him. So is it better to attack for... Yeah, okay, so what we should do, I think... So the options are we play this pre-combat, destroy everything, attack for 5. Or we Coalition Warbrute, recruit the 5/5 and attack for 8 trample. I don't know if he'll block that though. I mean, we don't really want him to block it because it doesn't. I think I'm just gonna use the Use Last Reckoning now. And if he counters it, I guess that sucks. Yeah, I will admit this Wrath with the Phylactery Lich combo has been pretty good. It's pretty sick. Attack for 5. Alright, I mean, so now we need to draw some more creatures or removal. Because we only have 6 turns to beat him. And if he draws cards, obviously we need to have less than that. Or scries, okay. So now we have 3 more turns to beat him? 4 more turns to beat him? Yeah. I'm not liking if he just passes. I love that. That's an okay draw. I mean, it at least helps me filter my next 2 draws. That's pretty good. Okay, so now we can go that, discard a card, draw a card. Okay. And I'm not feeling great about our chances now because he has 3 more turns and he draws his Approach of the Second Sun. And if we kill that, he has 2 more turns. Meanwhile, we're not drawing a whole lot here. Pitch the Guild Gate. Draw a mountain, okay. We were doing so well. I gotta admit, when I Wrath, I didn't feel great about what was going on. But, I mean, I could not do it. So, we didn't have the juice to finish the game. And he's drawn some gas. And we're just going to lose before we cast Approach of the Second Sun, too. Alright, well, looks like we lost this one. GG's. See what we draw, I guess. Let's get a surveyor. Alright, GG's. On to the next game. Alright, on to the next one. Looks like a pretty easy keep here. No reason to play at a second swamp because we don't have the third swamp or artifacts for phylactery, even if we could draw that, so. Okay. Explorers is a weird mechanic. I do like it though. Vigo Reckonerade. Love it. I don't know why I'm incapable of saying that. Attack for 1. Oh, gosh. Alright, let's keep the Skull Bomb. I mean, I guess we'll just go for it. And he may have either a counterspell or a flash creature. Get this double strike. Stern lesson. Alright, alright. And then we'll see what he does on his turn. I feel okay. Okay, and just draw a card, sure. Wow, alright, alright. Touche. So I guess we just go like Coalition Warbrute, pass. I don't really want to waste this stupid Bone Splinters now on that. Alright. Well, we may have to waste it on that now. But it's getting less into the waste area and more of the necessary threat area. Alright, so it looks like we may just have to Bone Splinters here. Actually, sorry, attack first. Bone Splinters, either Poisoner. And I think it's probably just better to draw Skull Bomb back the Coalition Warbrute as a threat as opposed to like potentially drawing. Okay, well, perfect. As opposed to potentially drawing the Phylactery Lich is what I was going to say, but now we even have something for if we draw that, so. And if we draw land, we can go like Phylactery Lich. Sorry, we can go like Implement of Malice, discard, make you draw. Oh, sorry, sack it, discard. You discard, we draw. Coalition Warbrute. It's a pretty good turn here. I mean, it definitely hurts my Phylactery Lich draw, but I still think it's pretty good overall. Interesting. What's he got in response? Let me go ahead and cast the Warbrute as well before I sack the Implement of Malice. He's countering that. Shocking. Okay. That is, I will admit, unexpected. Eldest Reborn. Jeez, okay. This is not going well. Of course, this did not have the mana correctly. Come on. What's he gonna get back? Guess my 3/4. Actually, the Undersea Invader, probably the 5/6 flash. Okay. And give him credit. He definitely has a ton of disruption. Alright, we need some removal. How much disruption does he have? Jeez. This deck's crazy. I mean, he's got an absurd amount of removal. That I will kill, like, now. And we have to hope we draw the 2 black destroy target creature or vehicle thing. Okay, this will thin our deck a little bit, I guess. I'm gonna draw like Phylactery Lich. It's just the perfect ending to this all. Okay. Come on. I mean, that does keep us alive for a turn. Not only that, but it also draws us a card. Somebody doesn't have the copious amounts of removal that he has. That was a mistake, actually. I should have played out my land so that way, if I drew the removal spell, I could have played it on his turn. But that's okay, I guess. Alright. Alright. Okay, alright. What? Okay, he's investigating. He's drawing cards. That's fine. And I think we only have like artifact creatures left, but we still do have some artifacts we can draw. Exile my Implement of Malice. How? Okay, I mean, we're not dead quite yet. Pretty close, but not quite. We're not dead yet. Skittering Surveyor was actually not a horrible draw. So now it thins our deck, and, well, now we just need a removal spell for the Talus Lookout, in which case he gets more card advantage, but, okay, well. Yeah, this guy's deck was pretty crazy. I'm not going to be too upset about losing to him. I mean, jeez Louise, that was crazy. Attack for 5. GG's. Well, I will admit, I'm a little disappointed that we didn't do better with that deck, but, you know, them's the... I don't even know what that saying is. It happens. So, anyways, thank you guys for tuning in with me for another draft. It was a little unfortunate, although I thought it was a pretty good deck overall. This Phylactery Lich Bontu's Reckoning combo was pretty good. And, I mean, other than that, kind of just was what it was. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in with me. And I will see you on the next video. Peace.